The Sun Devil football family is taking the art of kicking and punting to a whole new level.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Marcela Baeto.
And I'm Jordan Elder. Thank you for joining us.
2 years have passed since the deadliest shooting rampage in our nation's history, when 58 people were killed at the Route 91 Music Festival in Las Vegas.
The gunman opened fire on festival goers from his hotel room at the Mandalay Bay before turning the weapon on himself. Police recovered 23 assault-style weapons from the shooter's room.
And while the shooting opened another channel for the discussion of gun control, it also brings to light the mental health of those who live with the trauma of mass shootings in America.
Cronkite News reporter Jenna Iannone spoke with an Arizona man who survived the shootings about how he copes with the memory of that night in October. Jenna?
That's right. So today marks 2 years since that tragic day in 2017. With 58 lives lost and nearly 700 injured, healing can be a daunting concept. We spoke with survivors to talk about lingering mental health effects and the road to recovery. On October 1st, 2017, a gunman opened fire on a crowd of concert goers at the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival in Las Vegas, where 58 people lost their lives. Former Arizona resident Justin Uhart saved Jan Landborn's life. Now, the two have a relationship like no other.
I'm not really a talkative person about it, but when she's around, I do talk about it, and we definitely open up to each other because we had such a dramatic, 12 hours together that we will always remember for the rest of our lives.
Uhart and Lamborn treated themselves to steak and whiskey at dinner last night in Las Vegas. This morning, they picked up flowers and paid a visit to the Healing Gardens, a memorial dedicated to the victims and recovery.
She's alive, and we are able to walk around and hold hands during that, just on the path during the memorial, and it is comforting.
Mental health care is crucial for recovery. The National Center for PTSD estimates that 28% of people who have witnessed a mass shooting get diagnosed with PTSD. A mental health counselor says that shootings leave a long-term mental imprint.
In the very beginning, for a lot of trauma survivors, they go, I'm never going to be normal again. I'm never going to be able to go to a concert or go to a big public event without thinking about how terrified I am of where are the exits. Are these people safe? Who am I with? What can I use to protect myself? So that takes a really long time to overcome, and that small exposure that kind of comes with being able to bring yourself back to environments like that in a more protected way.
As for Uhart, well, he's making strides towards healing.
The last 2 years, I didn't go to the Las Vegas White Crosses last night. Jan and I went, and really nice and very humbling, but it's still very emotional time of year, for sure.
But 2 years after the carnage, some questions remain unanswered. In January, the FBI announced that it was ending its investigation into the massacre. The agency was unable to determine the motive, meaning that we may never know what prompted one of the darkest days in modern U.S. history. In the broadcast center, I'm Jenna Iannone for Cronkite News.
So we want to hear from you now. With today marking 2 years since the 2017 Las Vegas shooting that killed 58 people, do you think enough has been done to prevent similar events from happening? David says, bump stock ban is a start, but definitely not enough yet. The assault weapons ban needs to come back. And Donald says, nothing has been done because the current administration doesn't think it's anything important enough to handle. Maybe if something happens to some of them, maybe, and I say maybe, they'll get their heads out and do something. It's not too late to join the conversation. Just go to our Cronkite News Facebook page to chime in.
Vice President Mike Pence will be in Arizona tomorrow. He's making a stop in Phoenix to attend a celebration for Republican Senator Martha McSally. Then on Thursday, the vice president will take part in a roundtable discussion with Hispanic leaders in Scottsdale. Later, Pence is expected to deliver remarks on the United States-Mexico-Canada trade agreement in the southern part of the state. The vice president last visited Arizona in March to tout President Donald Trump's border emergency declaration to allocate funding for wall construction. Pence will return to Washington, D.C. Thursday evening.
Arizona has long been at the forefront of efforts to use public money to fund charter schools and school voucher programs. But does it need more? State Treasurer Kimberly Yee thinks so. Yee was at a forum in Washington today on the so-called Education Freedom Scholarships, and Cronkite News reporter Hannah Ehrlich was there to bring us the story.
Yee joined Trump administration officials to talk up the Education Freedom Scholarship Plan, a school funding program that was unveiled by the administration in February, but has stalled in Congress since then. The plan would offer up to $5 billion a year in tax credits to people who donate to state-recognized scholarship funds for K-12 students. Yee said it's all about choice for parents and for states.
It provides a tax credit for individuals to provide options for families to choose the schools of their choice.
But the money has to come from somewhere, and opponents say it's going to come out of public schools that need the money most. The National Education Association said in a statement that the administration plan would end up, quote, starving resources from public schools that 90% of America's students attend. It went on to call this another failed voucher scheme. But the plan had some powerful backers today, including White House advisor Kellyanne Conway and U.S. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos. While boosting the federal plan for K-12 students, DeVos had praise for the flexibility of Arizona's empowerment scholarship accounts.
Arizona, for example, has an ESA that if you still have a balance at the conclusion of your K-12 years, you can use it for higher education. States that participate in this may look at doing something similar.
Yee said Arizona is already ahead of most states when it comes to school choice options, but that every state should offer such options.
Beyond that, I love that the states will have the ability to design this initiative as it works for its individual state.
Bills creating the Education Freedom Scholarships were introduced in February in the Senate and the House. The 3 Arizona Republicans co-sponsored the bill, but neither of those bills has had a hearing yet. In Washington, Hannah Ehrlich, Cronkite News.
A federal judge has ruled Arizona Governor Doug Ducey acted illegally in pushing his 2016 plan to take money for K-12 funding out of a trust account without congressional approval. According to a report in the Arizona Capital Times, Governor Ducey planned to take more than $2 billion out of the school trust fund over a decade to make up for the fact that Arizona had ignored voter-mandated requirements to properly fund schools. That plan was Prop 123, approved in 2016. Governor Ducey did not obtain congressional approval due to the Federal Enabling Act, which holds money in trusts for education. A U.S. district judge said Prop 123 was crafted by the governor to settle a school funding lawsuit.
A field hearing on voting rights and election administration took place at Phoenix College this morning. The evidence from the hearing will be used by Congress as they evaluate parts of the Voting Rights Act, which was suspended by the United States Supreme Court. Cronkite News reporter Delaney White was at the hearing. Delaney?
There were 2 panels today, one focused exclusively on Native American voting rights. Some of the problems discussed included access to polling locations, lack of address for voting materials, difficulties reaching the polls, and voter ID issues. Representative Marcia Fudge, subcommittee chair, spoke with me about the purpose of today's event.
Today we're here to address what we've been addressing across this country, which is to be sure that every single American has the unfettered right to vote. We know that there have been some issues, some lawsuits, some problems in the state of Arizona, and so we're here to hear people's stories so they can tell us what is happening so that we can try to correct it as members of Congress.
I want to take a quick moment to recognize Congressman Gallego as well. He's one of the leading sponsors of H.R. 1694, the Native American Voting Rights Act, which I believe after this hearing, everyone will agree we need to pass in Congress and send to the President's desk. I'm proud to be one of the original co-sponsors of the bill. In fact, we have 5 House members from Arizona who are co-sponsors of the bill. I'm hopeful that our 2 U.S. senators will take a look at the companion bill in the Senate and add their names as co-sponsors as well.
Other members of Arizona's delegation were also at the hearing, including Republican Congresswoman Debbie Lesko and Democratic Congressman Ruben Gallego and Raul Grijalva. Today's hearing was one of several events being held across the country to address election oversight. In the Broadcast Center, Delaney White, Cronkite News.
Changes to the requirement of the identification used at airport checkpoints will take effect exactly 1 year from today. Beginning on October 1st, 2020, if you plan to use a state-issued ID to get on a plane, it must meet the Real ID Act requirement, as established by the Transportation Security Administration. Douglas Nick of the Arizona Department of Transportation explains how their travel ID works.
It replaces your current driver license, or if you happen to have an ID, you don't drive, but you can get a state ID, we can make that a travel ID as well. So it does replace it. You're going to get a new photo, and you're going to get a new card in the mail in about 2 weeks or so once you complete the process here. So it is a replacement for what you currently have. It's valid for 8 years, and then you can renew 8 years after that, which is different from most Arizona licenses.
The cost to get an Arizona travel ID card is $25.
Coming up next on Cronkite News at 5, access to enough nutritious food is a nationwide problem. Find out how Arizona is working to solve it. And APS offering scholarships to students interested in soaring to new heights with their company. We'll explain how after the break.
Stay in the know on the go. At Cronkite News, we work hard to report the facts and keep you updated, whether we're on set or on the scene.
Taking it from the studio to the field. So I'm here in South Phoenix.
In Phoenix, we're just a click away. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, or find us online at cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
The National Cancer Institute has awarded researchers at the University of Arizona over $3 million to investigate new breast cancer detection methods. The 5-year grant will help researchers develop a new generation of breast-specific 3D imaging techniques. The new designs will not require compression, which is often painful for patients. Researchers say the new method will reduce the amount of false positive exams and improve the detection of abnormal findings.
Having food on the table is a luxury we often take for granted. But what is it like to be a part of Arizona's food insecure population? As Daria Yasmin reports, communities around the state are working together to put more meals on the table.
Elena Sanchez says she and her family have experienced food insecurity. Currently living in a 2-bedroom trailer with her husband and their 9 children, she says the hardest thing they've had to overcome is hunger.
We didn't have money to pay the bills and the rent. Sometimes we didn't have food.
Food insecurity, not having regular access to affordable and nutritious food, is an issue across the country. The latest report by the U.S. Department of Agriculture finds the percentage of Arizona households that experience this is 12.4%. That's the lowest it's been in the past decade. Other states are experiencing the opposite, like New Mexico, which went from 14% to 16.8%. One institution that is making a positive impact is St. Mary's Food Banks.
And in Arizona, 1 in 4 children, over 400,000 in the state of Arizona, don't know where that next meal is coming from.
St. Mary's alone distributes about 250,000 meals a day across Arizona, but Brown says they can't always give families the 3 meals they need. Sonia Vega Lopez, a nutrition professor at Arizona State University, says that despite efforts to battle hunger, low-income families still struggle to get the nutrients they need.
They may be consuming the foods that are cheaper and more readily available, but not necessarily good sources of nutrients or high-quality foods or proteins.
Robert Smoke is the spokesperson for the State Department of Agriculture. He says food insecurity in the state has decreased in part because of an action plan developed in 2017 by a state hunger advisory council. That plan aimed to increase economic security, eliminate barriers to food assistance programs, and strengthen the state's regional food system to increase access and expand local food production. Even though some families still struggle, there are others, like the Sanchez family, who are turning things around.
Now we have food, money for rent, and to pay the bills, and little by little we are fixing our little trailer.
For Cronkite News, I'm Daria Yasmin.
Right now, the intelligence community's Inspector General is pushing back against conspiracy accusations. Allegations leveled at the Trump whistleblower by Republican officials and the president himself state the official complaint filed by the whistleblower lacked firsthand knowledge of Trump's call with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and are therefore based on hearsay. But a rare statement from the Inspector General made clear the whistleblower had, quote, both firsthand and other information, which the intelligence community deemed credible. Congress is currently in recess, but House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff said hearings in the impeachment inquiry could come as soon as this week.
APS has partnered with Friendly House to provide students with a scholarship that will help them become linemen. Reporter Andrew Christensen went to Chandler Gilbert Community College to see how the scholarship is helping its recipients gain new skills. Andrew?
I got a first-hand look as to how Chandler Gilbert is helping its students soar to new heights by restoring power back into their education. Using a hammer is a skill many construction jobs require. At Chandler Gilbert Community College, scholarship recipients are making some noise as they prepare to be linemen.
I would like to be able to restore power one day and look at all the lights go on. It'd be awesome.
APS partnered with Friendly House to give scholarships to 9 students across Arizona, totaling $50,000. Their aim, to recruit a more diverse lineman workforce.
If we've all noticed there's been so many disasters and so many different things happening lately that it's amazing how people rely on power. And once again, you got the first responders that come in and rescue, but then you need these people to come in and restore.
Scholarship recipient Jose Gonzalez took inspiration from natural disasters. He and his family were affected by hurricanes in Puerto Rico. For him, being a lineman isn't just about restoring power, it's about being a first responder.
A lot of people don't really look at it as, okay, it's a power company, it's, somebody's got to go out there first. Firefighters, police department is not going to go do it. Of course, if it's a line down or somebody's underneath it or somebody crashes into a pole or something, the first ones they're going to call is a power guy.
Students take an in-person class where they gain skills like tying knots and apply the skills as they climb up poles. Behind me are a group of houses that simulate the kind of neighborhood that future linemen will work in to gain the skills they need for the job. For some, the thrill of hard work in a changing environment is enough motivation to get the job done.
You get to go out there and fight other than military and first responders that live in the areas. But if you're willing to work hard, that's the thing I'm looking for.
Linemen can make a starting salary of up to $40,000. In Phoenix, Andrew Christensen, Cronkite News.
Bald eagles have been born in Arizona this year, despite a record number of breeding areas for the 2019 season. The Arizona Game and Fish Department has counted just 71 eagle nestlings this year, compared to the 87 hatched in 2018. The breeding season for bald eagles in Arizona runs generally from December through June.
We've made it to October. That means only 30 days till Halloween, 58 days till Thanksgiving, and just 84 days till Christmas, but who's counting?
Oh, I can't wait. And we're not the only ones celebrating. Check out some of the top October 1st posts trending on Twitter today. Twitter users sharing this Happy Halloween dancer showing off some of his awesome autumn moves.
And it wouldn't be October without Starbucks' pumpkin spice latte, tweeting, "Leaves are falling, fall is calling."
And Canada sharing this creative coffee art on Twitter, writing October 1st brings fall colors, pumpkin spices, and the most spooktacular coffee for you to trick or treat yourself.
And if you need something to do while you enjoy your caffeinated pumpkin spice this season, Freeform announcing the start of its 31 Nights of Halloween movie marathon.
I cannot wait. Do you have favorite Halloween movies?
I do. I like the Halloween slasher films personally myself. How about you guys?
You like scary movies? I'm definitely a Halloween Town type of person. All of them.
I cannot do the scary.
Me either. But what about our fall temperatures? Are we going to get any cooling temperatures our way?
So I wouldn't expect any cooler temperatures soon, but first, let's start with your Tuesday weather report. So, As you're getting off work right now, temperatures are sitting about, 88 degrees around 5 p.m. And then I know you guys are hitting Taco Tuesday tonight, so temperatures are going to be about 82 around 7, then dip down to all the way to 76 around 10 p.m., And then let's see what your day planner is looking like for Wednesday. As you can see, 69 when you guys wake up around 8 a.m., so you might need to grab a sweater like me. Then temperatures are going to climb to 89 around 2 p.m. and then 87 around 6. Let's see those valley highs for tomorrow. As you can see, average temperature this time of year is 94 degrees, but we're going to be below that. 89 in Scottsdale, 86 in Windham, and then 88 in Deer Valley. So your next 3 days are looking like for your 7-day forecast: 91 on Wednesday, 96 on Thursday, and 96 on Friday. Sunny all 3 days. Let's see what your weekend's looking like: 97 on Saturday, partly cloudy on Sunday, 98, and then 99 and 97 on Tuesday. I'm Miller Tomacher, Cronkite News Weather Watch.
Up next, meet two ASU athletes continuing their family's football legacies. Don't go away.
On the next Arizona Horizon, new data from the U.S. Census Bureau indicates that fewer Arizonans are living in poverty. And we'll hear from the new artistic director of the Phoenix Chorale. Next Arizona Horizon.
I'm Judy Woodruff. Tonight on the NewsHour, a critical moment for the country. What's next in the impeachment inquiry? Coming up after Cronkite News and Arizona Horizon on Arizona PBS.
Living up to a family legacy isn't light work, but there are a couple of special players on Arizona State's football team that aren't pinned back by it.
Cronkite News reporter Matthew Roy has more on the two ASU dynasties being continued this season.
Thank you, Jordan. For many, living up to the family name isn't easy. But for two ASU football special teamers, being a legacy leg just comes with the territory.
As a 64-yard punt launched off the leg of Michael Turk in his first game for ASU, coaches knew they had a lethal weapon on their hands.
He's a talented player, and he has a good background with punting, obviously, with his bloodline, and he's an outstanding young man.
What bloodlines? Well, the legs are strong with the Turk family. Michael's brother Ben punted at Notre Dame, and his uncle Matt punted in the NFL for 17 seasons.
Well, I can't say enough about how they've helped me, obviously, with my punting, and I lived with my uncle in high school, so just both of them are I look up to both of them as almost like guardian figures.
Michael took a year off after high school to train with his uncle and learn how to punt from a pro. Michael eventually earned a spot at Lafayette College, where he had a breakout season. Matt made many connections during his time in the NFL, two of which are on ASU's coaching staff. He played for now ASU coach Herm Edwards and was in the NFL at the same time as Slocum. So when Michael was looking for a bigger opportunity, Matt reached out to an old friend.
When Matt called me and said, hey, I've got my nephew, he's a pretty good punter, I'd like you to take a look at him, and that's where it all began.
Michael transferred to ASU but had to redshirt his sophomore season due to NCAA rules. During that time, he fine-tuned his craft, and when it was time to take the field again, he was ready. Michael was named the Pac-12 Special Teams Player of the Week after his ASU debut, where he averaged 63 yards per punt on 5 attempts, shattering the NCAA record. Michael's family has helped him prepare for these big moments, but it's up to him to perform.
Our family, we're blessed to have them, but we're going to have to go out on the field and do our own thing.
Turk says he doesn't feel the pressure of his preseason recognitions or his family name. His only focus is having a consistent season for the Sun Devils. However, he isn't the only legacy leg on this team. For more on that, let's kick it over to Matt Roy.
The name Zendejas is all over the ASU facility. Luis Zendejas, that is. The legendary Sun Devil was the greatest kicker in ASU history until all of his records got broken just a few years ago. Now, his son Christian is trying to make his own way in an ASU uniform.
They actually never pushed me into even kicking. I played soccer my entire life, probably for the past 10 years. Just made my way that way. My dad helped me every step of the way.
While there was no pressure to play football, Luis was concerned about the effect his ASU legacy might have on his son.
Yes, I was worried that would probably make him try too hard to do something because of the name, not so much because of Christian. He just loves the football and the football family. And then the rest is like, Dad, I'm not going anywhere else but ASU. That's my son. He's always known.
Christian walked on to ASU in 2017 and has served as the backup kicker for 2 seasons. Now in his 3rd year, Christian is getting his shot because starting kicker Brandon Reese went down with an injury before the first game.
You never know how a young man's going to respond until he gets in a moment.
Christian responded by not missing a single kick through the first 3 weeks and earning Pac-12 Special Teams Player of the Week honors after the second game.
I'm not surprised. I mean, he works extremely hard and has got a great foundation for what he's doing.
I just put my head down and worked, and then opportunity came. I've been waiting for the last 3 years, and I'm excited.
I'm in the giving.
After all of his hard work, Christian was recently awarded a full scholarship.
He loves the coaches, loves the trainers, loves everything about ASU, that when you have that, he's home. That's what I feel like, he's home.
In Tempe, I'm Matthew Roy.
And I'm Brady King.
Cronkite News. Turkins and Dejas are both just redshirt sophomores, so ASU football fans can look forward to more booming kicks for years to come. In the Media Center, Matthew Roy, Cronkite News.
That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
Can't continue to allow China to rape our country.
Cooperation is the only choice for the United States.
If the government asks for the data, would you have to turn it over?
Such a great amount of change in such a short amount of time.
Welcome to China.
On Arizona PBS.
He was embraced as a reformer.
He sold himself, he sold his vision.
People were mesmerized.
But there was another side.
There were dissidents who were tortured.
Princes and big business people put under constant observation.
He seemed to get more committed to going after his enemies the more powerful it became.
And then a brutal murder.
Did the regime kill Jamal Khashoggi?
Frontline investigates.
Even the president said this is the worst cover-up I've ever seen.
All new tonight at 8 on Arizona PBS. Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University.
See this flower garden? There used to be a car sitting there, a car I didn't use and didn't want. So I donated it to public television, and they took care of everything. In addition to supporting my favorite programs, I earned a tax deduction. Turns